Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I'm Mr. Randy, and today we're doing a full review, video. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome. All my return viewers, it's always good to see you coming back. You know how we do, so let's get to it, shall we? No dilly-dallying. It keeps wanting to focus on the face. Today's full review episode is going to be of the Compass box. There we go. The Compass box, Crimson Cask, blended malt Scotch whiskey. Product of Ireland. It is a 46%. Thank you for that. Full 750 standard for our side of the planet anyways. I am not going to read all that. We're just going to slowly give you a roll down. It's non-chill filtered. No added color. Imported by Compass Box USA out of Manhasset. Founded in 2000. Let's go ahead and get this cork pop. Natural cork. It's a keeper. Let's go ahead and get a pour on, shall we? That's good enough. Any more than that, it takes longer to get to the process, but we're going to get to the process. Nobody cares about the color, so we're moving on. They use a combination of red wine and sherry casks. No more. The Compass box gives you too much information to process for me to even digest for you. If you want as much information, if you find this is interesting, go to their website. They break it down, seriously break it down for you like nobody's business. So they then, I guess, American oak sherry butts. Yeah, like I said, there's so much information. I just wanted to point out the very subtleties, the very finer points. 92.7% of this is their whiskeys come from Glen Moray. Well, 7.3 comes from blends. These blends come from, I can't even pronounce some of these things. Various Highland blends. It's a very, very small portion. It's various Highland blends. Teenich, Berinus. My handwriting is kind of sloppy. But I paid $75.76 out the door for this. 46% ABV. On the nose, you're getting raisin, which turns into light orchard, green apple pear. Very nice. There is a subtle darkness to it, but majority of this is going to be light. I would say well over 80% of this on the nose is going to be on the light side, with very few that actually take you to the dark side. Let's get it on the palate. It's nice on the palate. It's kind of juicy, a little bit oily, like a syrup, like a very light syrup. Chocolate's plum, like jam or jelly. It's got some decent sweetness, but not overly whelmingly so. Everything is relatively balanced. I wouldn't call it rounded, but I'd call it balanced. Nothing is really, it's not king of the hill time. We're not kicking anybody out. They're all nice and commingling very well. Let's get to the next one. Here we go. It's got really good viscosity, and it transfers really well to the palate. I'm getting lots of spice after all that initial fruits and whatnot steps to the side. Then the spice comes in. I'm getting some on the roof of the mouth, which doesn't happen often. Tongue. Top and tongue. Probably a good 3. The back end is just now starting to come up, so we'll get back to that. I got lips. I got a good 2 on the lips. Maybe a passing of 1 on the gums. The cheeks, I don't know if the cheeks have woken up either, but they're like barely a 1. And it goes for the jowls too. That back end is starting to come on, but we got to move on. If you like the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you've not subscribed to the channel, why not go ahead and do so while you're there? That way you get all this content as soon as it comes out. Let's go ahead and do this finish. I'm getting more sherry on the finish. followed, it's smoothed out. It's got a lot of sherry, but it's kind of smoothed out with the red wine. So the red wine is a little dry, a little bitter, while the sherry is a little bit more sweeter, a little more crisper, and it sort of mellows each other out. There is a slight dryness on the palate from the finish. Everything's awake now. Everything is probably pushing a 3, at least a 3, if not a little more so. The heat in the back end has come in. That's definitely over a 3. It's definitely got presence. It's definitely going to stand up and let you know it's there. And it's going to hang with you for a while. But I'm not going to keep you. We need to move on. It's got a good finish. My score on this is going to be I'd say a weak 5 out of 5. I love Compass Box. They do really great things. They're really transparent. They really put a lot of their information. Go to their website. Check it out. They break it all down. They're not continuous distillation. They're not continuously running it. They do batches. Sometimes they do a batch and they decide not to go back to it. And I think that's a good idea. On the negative side, you make great things like the Spaniard. I haven't had the Spaniard, and I don't think I will. I've seen it twice. I'd passed on it twice. Mistake. So next time I see a Compass Box, I've seen 2 of the lower expressions. You know, the basic one, the Artist, and there's Gascony or something like that. I'm thinking about getting that Gascony. But yeah, that's it. Week 5 out of 5. My fair price for this would be, I don't know, I'll leave it alone. I think Compass Box does really great things, and for $75 for this bottle, I think I got a pretty good deal, given that the majority of them are somewhere between $80 and $90, and then like the really, really good ones are well over $100. But they can be had. So there it is. Would I buy this again? Probably not. Even though I do really like it, I would definitely recommend it to people who love Compass Box, who love Scotch, and they love like sherry finished Scotch. There it is. Anyway, in the comment section, love to know where you're at. What are you currently drinking? What do you think about Compass Box? Have you had the Crimson Cask? Let's talk about it in the comment section. And as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. Definitely have a good one.